let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. Little accident murderer, and I ain't never heard of you.
You king in town, baby.
You
made it look easy, baby. You made that shit look easy. I told everybody.
All right, we got a new lead dog at 135, and when you become the man, what Ric Flair used to say, to be the man, you got to beat the man, and most people felt like Lomachenko was the man, so I guess by default that makes Teofimo Lopez the man, correct?
Teofimo Lopez! A star is born!
He showed everything you could possibly want from a champion. He bit down. That's old school type of stuff right there. I didn't think he was going to do it like that.
Now I will say I agree with that. He's the man. He's top dog at 135. He holds the most hardware. It is what it is, right? And it ain't nobody that got a better claim than him at 135 anyway. The one man that did, he beat. The one guy that had a stronger claim at dominion or supremacy, which can't nobody say they supreme top dog at 135, even if he does have 4 belts, whatever. He still can't say that, because he didn't get all them belts. He didn't do that. And Lomachenko, to a certain degree, didn't do it. Some of that, I don't care what nobody say. It was handed to him. It was handed to him. Now, if you want to be the top dog, now you the lead dog. But if you want to be the tip-top dog, supreme, then you got to beat these other guys. Now, of course, they gonna come for your head now. But what I don't understand, okay, Tank Davis, you want some of this? We can do that. Okay, cool. Let's roll. Let's go. Ryan Garcia, you want some of this? Let's go. Let's get it. Get in the ring. Why not Devin Haney? Why not Devin Haney? And see, here's the crazy part. Now, let's see what Bob Arum has to say. And you will see, like, why I say here's the crazy part. I said, I want to hear what he and his father wants, and trainer Teofimo Lopez Sr. have to say before I start giving it advice, because obviously the weight and everything, it depends on weight he wants to fight at, Arum said. Once they tell me how they want to go, I'll tell them what the opportunities are in each weight class. I know he wants to go in February, as early as possible, January. We have Shakur Stevenson slated. So, you know, they saying there ain't no room for that time frame. So that's his date. We got to get the football season over with, and we give Teofimo the next spot up, which is in February. His dream is to fight the Ramirez-Taylor winner, but I've had to explain to him that the earliest possible that he could take place or that fight can take place is at the end of next year, because Taylor and Ramirez will fight in the spring, and the winner is obligated to fight the mandatory challenger, Catterall, or however you pronounce that. Both guys committed to fighting Catterall, so he's not getting that fight no time soon. However, whoever wins has to fight Catterall. If Lopez elects to go to 140, Arum said he has the opponents available for him other than Taylor and Ramirez. Mentioned contenders Jose Pedraza, not a bad fight. Jose Zapata, Arnold Barbosa Jr., I don't know who that is. Each of them who is also top ranked. And if Lopez decides to remain at 135 for a bit longer, Arum said a fight he would likely to make eventually is against Garcia. So we know who he wants him to fight. he wants him to fight Garcia. Okay, and I don't blame him. Young, talented, handsome, the girls going crazy over him, and he can fight. Lightning in that left hand. And they already got a little beef thing going. It's more on the part of Rolly, it seemed like Teofimo's right hand sidekick, boy, whatever you want to call him. But that's a good fight to make. Hey, beautiful fight. I don't think Garcia's quite ready for it, but then again, who knows? We'll see when he fight Luke Campbell. But that's a beautiful fight to make. But it's others. Then it also says, Garcia, if Garcia beats Luke Campbell, as I just said, for him to fight Garcia will be a huge fight, given Garcia's social media following, as I just said. We have a great relationship with Garcia's promoter, Golden Boy. Garcia, who's 20-0, 17 KOs, is due to square off with Luke Campbell. Arum said he will also have interest in putting together a fight between Lopez and Gervonta Davis, who defend his WBA regular lightweight title against Leo Santa Cruz this weekend, and I will be doing a video about that shortly. Okay. Then it says Davis has been, because of promoter Floyd Mayweather, promoted pretty well, particularly in urban communities, Arum said, acknowledging Davis's drawing power. So that would be a pretty interesting fight. Once again, hey, Tank Davis, let's go. Get in the ring. That's a big draw. Okay? While Arum said that while Haney, 24-0, 15 KOs, who defend the WBC title against Yoris Gamboa on November 7th, Lopez is the organized franchise champion and is excellent and is an excellent young fighter. He also does view Lopez Haney as that big of a fight compared to one against Garcia or Davis. Hold up. Skirt! Say that again. Whoa. Whoa. You said it ain't as big of a draw as Davis fighting Teofimo and Garcia fighting him. Why not? I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, Tank is different. Tank is slightly on another level than him. Well, Teofimo at this point, I would say, has just caught up and possibly passed Tank. But far as Ryan and Devin, and I'll throw Shakur Stevenson in that same category, even though he's at a lower weight class, these guys, all of them have titles, but not quite really proven commodities. And Teofimo was just in that category himself up until the Lomachenko fight, or if you want to say Cromé. So he just left that level, but they're still there. So I don't see no difference between Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. Now, maybe Ryan Garcia, maybe he has more social media support, but so far we don't know if that translates into putting more butts in seats. So I don't see the big difference in the Devin Haney fight. Now he says Haney is not known outside of hardcore boxing fans, Arum said. He's fought on a platform that does not reach anybody. Unlike Haney, Davis has gotten eyeballs. Haney has not gotten eyeballs. The DAZN platform has virtually no subscribers. Right now, Haney doesn't have the eyeballs that the other two guys have, Garcia and Davis do. Now, that's Bob Arum's take on it. He says, right now, Teofimo is the big guy coming off the Lomachenko fight. He has the biggest network. ESPN. So, therefore, a Garcia fight could be on ESPN. The Gervonta Davis fight could be on ESPN because we have a good relationship with Mayweather. Also, if a fight is deemed big enough, Top Rank and Premier Boxing Champions, which Davis is part of, could work together on the head like they did on the heavyweight title fight between Fury and Davis. So I mean, like, you got stuff set for these other guys, but why not Haney? Like, you can't dismiss David Haney. But I do have a reason why I feel like that's why it's a reason why it's being done. And I think the reason is more obvious than you would think. If Teofimo's at 135 right now, today, still fighting at 135 come next year. Let's say come the summer. From now to the summer, my targets would be, if I'm him, would be Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. It would not be Devin Haney. Now, if you can get Shakur Stevenson up to 135 quick enough, maybe even Shakur Stevenson. But I would not deal with Devin Haney, and I'll tell you why. The reason why I would not deal with Devin Haney, because I don't have to see him at 135. That's why. To fight Tank Davis, and I'm gonna play a video and you will see what I mean. Matter of fact, I'll play it right now. So this is what Tank's saying.
He's at 135, so I definitely gotta have my eyes on him. But the reason why he's saying that his eyes not on me, because he has struggled to make the weight because he's bigger at too big at 135, and I'll be strong, moving up at 135. And I got the whole package. Teofimo do not have the whole package. He don't have the footwork or none of that. I have the whole package, and if he was willing to stay at 35, we can make the fight happen.
All right, now, as Tank just said, he feels like Teofimo is too big for 135, and he knows he has to get up to 140. If he wants to fight Tank Davis, he has to do it soon. Either that or he ain't fighting at all, more than likely. And you can argue the same thing with Ryan, but I doubt it. I think Ryan will wind up at 140 and 147, and maybe even 154 when it's all said and done, as well as Devin and Teofimo. So it really ain't no rush to fight Ryan Garcia either, outside of the fact that you just see his popularity so big right now. Why not just go ahead and jump on that train? But you can wait for Devin Haney. You can wait for him to grow popularity wise, and you can wait for the fight to build up while still getting big fights with these other guys, because Devin Haney has the frame to probably go up to 147 as well. But like I said, I believe Ryan Garcia does also. But you can see, me personally, I expect to see some rematches and some trilogies sprinkled in some of these guys that eventually stay at the same weight class, even if it is further down the road at maybe 140 or 147. So we have plenty of time for the Devin Haney Teofimo fight. Maybe not as much for the Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia, I think, is kind of in between. It depends on how much his thin frame allow him to hold, but that'll be determined probably in a couple years. And that's pretty much all I got. This Head Bustin' Boxing Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section and let me know, should Teofimo be looking at Devin Haney as a credible opponent as well? And see, now this the funny thing about it.
A bitch.
According to Teofimo and Devin Haney,
A bitch.
now, I didn't see the video. Maybe if you saw it live, I didn't. But according to sources and what everybody's saying, they agreed to fight each other in 2021. But here's the thing. Who said it had to be at 135? All right, that's pretty much all I got. This is Head Bustin' Boxing's own Fight Doctor. I am out.
You know,